Hey guys, I'm so excited to finally share our bedroom makeover DIY kind of reveal. It's something that we've been working on for the past week, 2 weeks. Honestly, we kind of crushed it and got so much done so fast because I was really motivated. But I'm excited to share it with you guys. If you're new to this channel, we are Ayla and Caleb. We've been married for almost 5 years, and we are currently on our journey through infertility, and we are in the process of waiting for our baby to come to us, which is very exciting. And so yeah, so part of this makeover was about distraction. Part of it is about taking control of a part of my life and making it better. There's so much that I don't have control over right now in this journey. And it just feels really good to set your mind to something and accomplish it and get, you know, turn your life into what you're hoping for it to be, basically. And that might sound silly because you're like, okay, it's just a bedroom, but I can't even express to you the way it's changed my mood. Every single day I come in here and I wake up in here and I just feel so much better because I finally have a place that is comfortable and makes me feel good. So if you're in a similar spot in your life where you feel like a change would really help, I definitely recommend making some changes. Honestly, you guys, we did this for less than $100. Like, I'm not even lying to you. I did a lot of repurposing, I did a lot of DIYing, I did a lot of things to try and keep it as affordable as possible. Obviously, being in the infertility community, if you are as well, you know that you don't always have a lot of money to spend after treatments and expenses and stuff. So keeping it affordable was very important to me, and I'm really excited to say that a lot of this stuff I either made myself or I repurposed and found a way to fit it into what my vision was. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first project was this bed. We used to have this just boring white IKEA bed, and I couldn't anymore. It was just too much.
So here's what our bedroom looked like before.
I really wanted to bring the natural wood into the room and make it feel like more natural. So what we did, because I couldn't find the bed frame that I specifically want, I figured we would mesh two things together. So the actual bed frame is from IKEA, and it's the Tarva bed frame. And we stained all the pieces, and then we actually added all of these boards to create the headboard. So we used IKEA and then also DIY'd it and customized it completely to our own, and I think it turned out so good. I'm very happy with it. The other thing that I was really excited about is the wall hanging up above our bed. And so I made that myself, and I just went to Michael's and got that hoop ring. And then I also got some fake flowers / greenery. These are like eucalyptus leaves, and I just hot glued it and put it all together, and I really love how it turned out. For the bedside tables, I actually just took the extras that we had from making the bed frame, the end pieces, and I decided I wanted to stain those as well and actually paint them with that chevron pattern, and I think it turned out really cute. The picture frames I already had, and I just printed off these cute sayings to put inside. And then the other things I just had as well, the fake succulents and the old vintage camera, and then the She's a Warrior print there was made from one of you guys, so I really wanted to display that as well. So then on the dresser, everything I've already owned. I just used a mason jar from my cabinet. I used some of the extra flowers and greenery from making the eucalyptus wreath. And so then I just took everything else that I already had and just rearranged it differently, and I think that made a big difference. So our bedding is the same, and I just switched out a few things, a few pillows and a few different things to give it more of that uniform look and keep all the colors tied together. We already had the curtains. I just switched them over to this room. I really love that we get more natural light in this room. And so that was a big deal for me, was being able to let that natural light in, and it's made a huge improvement already on just how I wake up in the morning feeling a little bit more ready for the day. The next DIY project was actually extremely simple. We just took a board, got it from Home Depot, and it's a little bit wider than the boards that we used for the bed frame. I just stained it. got it all ready, did the finishing touches, and then we put it up using those black brackets, which I think really are a nice touch. And then we also found this really inexpensive mirror. It was like less than $9 at the store Yisk, and just hung that up as well. And this is my like vanity, my makeup table, and I think it looks really good because it's so small and tucked away that it's not in the way of, you know, me walking back and forth to my side of the bed. And it looks really nice too, so it adds to like the overall feel of the room. So then we also just used some of the fairy lights that I had purchased for Christmas time and just draped them over the headboard. I think it looks really good, and it adds like a little bit of a romantic touch to the room. So the biggest way that I saved money on doing this makeover was that I sold what we already had to help pay for what we were going to get. So the old bed frame that I was talking about at the beginning of the video, that is actually something that we sold through an online service, and then we're able to use that money to then purchase the new one and the materials to DIY it. And then everything else, I just, like I said, I repurposed. I tried to use what we had on hand and went to the dollar store, went to, you know, the sales section at Michael's, like all of that. And I think at the end of the day, I'm really, really excited and really proud of what we were able to accomplish with little money and little time. And yeah, so I hope you like that room makeover, and I hope you feel inspired to do some of these things on your own. If you want to get more details on how we did some things, just leave us a comment down below. I'd be happy to share. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know Ellie does, because she gets like this nice sunshine spot and she loves to lay in it. So all in all, I think we're all really happy. It's perfect because there's a good little spot for a baby in the future. And now we have the other room all empty and prepared if we were to need to turn it into a nursery anytime soon. So yeah. So let me know, what's your favorite part of the room? What transformation do you like the best? I'd love to hear what your thoughts are, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, we'll be filming lots and lots in here, I'm sure, in the times to come. So thank you guys, and we'll see you in our next video. I wish I had her life. This looks so nice.